Now, you know, we're going to open this segment, and we're looking at the teams that are still in the playoffs, and we're going to have similarities that we talk about here. You look at Seattle at Atlanta, Houston and New England, Pittsburgh and Kansas City, and Green Bay at Dallas. Now, Donna's already brought up one point that all of them have good defense. You must have wrote that on your notes last year.
I studied the game hard.
Gary got all mad, so maybe me and you should just talk about that. But you look at those teams, they got organization, they got defense, schematically they're sound, and then they got people that want to be there.
Yeah, I look at Seattle, though. I want to go to them is that they're lacking. Seattle, they're lacking a running game. Atlanta?
Who you taking, Tom?
I'm not going to say.
Oh, hey, James, this is like the picks. This is like the picks. That's who like
we got some picks, we do. For the last 5 weeks, I've been hot. And he been picking everything the same thing I picked. So I'm going the opposite way.
We're compatible.
Gary, he know how to
answer a question for
Okay, right.
Who you picking? Who should the people pick to win, Tony?
I told them on the show that they should pick Atlanta. I picked Seattle.
On paper.
Gary didn't forget that.
Seattle.
Okay.
Go continue, Donna.
We're a little competitive when it comes to
like Trump a little bit. I'm confused.
Donna, a little competitive. You guys are serious. Go ahead.
But their running game, their lack of a running game concerns me Seattle-wise, and then defensively, you know, on the other side with Atlanta. So, I mean, to me, I'm a little nervous about Seattle.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Anybody can win that
game. That's a game anybody can win
that game,
and
without a doubt.
You look at that, and as you hit the point, and then the running game to me has been the biggest thing, the biggest problem they've had all year, and an inconsistent defense. They're great at times, and then they're bad at times. And I worry about me. And it looked like Russell Wilson, if he's well, he makes a difference.
He's a game changer.
You can truly see that he hasn't been well.
So what's the difference between Thomas Rawls, and beast mode? I kind of know the answer, but I want to hear. So what's the difference there?
Well, you heard. What's his name? Beast mode. That man. I tell you what. He made the whole game different. And a running game in this time of year is different. Just like the young man in Pittsburgh. That makes a big difference. Now, I look at how he can be stopped, and I will share that with you sooner or later, but he made a big difference. Make the quarterback better, make the defense have to settle down, because the one thing we used to hate, somebody run on us early, that takes your pass rush away.
Well, what about Green Bay? You look at them with Jordy Nelson being nicked up in that Giants game, and then you look at Ty Montgomery, so they're kind of like hurt a little bit in their running game, so they're going to face a Dallas team that defensively they haven't been, that's been their weakest link. So what do you look at if Jordy Nelson isn't there this coming week?
What do you
think?
He's
going to be there.
You think so?
Gary Clark kind of playoff, right?
I don't know, but he get hit in his ribs.
How bad?
The ribs is pretty bad.
They're pretty bad.
I'd rather shoot that up. Come on, man.
Well, let's say this. You say how bad? That's the only reason him hurt and their running game is suspect, and the receiver that they turned into a running back got hurt. That's the only reason I don't pick them to beat Dallas straight up. And I picked them anyway. Because I think they can beat Dallas.
But
they need that running game. Now, Dallas got the best running game right now in the playoff, except for Atlanta also.
So to Gary Clark's point, I mean, and Gary's really turned my head around on this in terms of guys who really want it badly, hate to lose. Which team has the majority of those kind of guys on them? The game is in Dallas, so you would give them the edge there. But who's got the nastiest guy that really influences the team, or guys that's going to influence?
It depends when you're nasty and when you don't want to lose. Like I'm not going to mention any names, but somebody got mad about losing last week after the game and put a hole in the wall. You use that emotions on the field.
Yeah. But so I was glad to see.
I know you
that but he still had that emotion because at the end of the day, it showed that he cared that he didn't play his best game.
Should have caught some of them 4 passes.
But I get it. Trust me, 86 championship game, I should have caught some of those passes that I dropped.
Be hard on the
Gary said he'd be over the corner yelling at himself, though.
That's another receiver.
Right. But I guarantee you, I mean, I've torn up so many locker rooms after I've had off performance because you have to get it out some type of way at the end of the day. And what I loved about it is that it was his emotion. That was his emotion. Like, it was nothing fixed, there was nothing hidden. He was upset that he did not play well. You have so many other people that did not play well that they're taking selfies. I'm sorry.
I agree with you on that one.
That's the difference between. what I'm saying.
So who do you like in that game, then, Gary? Green Bay, Dallas.
I'm going with Green Bay because I don't
Really?
like
Okay.
Dallas.
Yeah.
But
You say, I just
Right.
don't like
I
Dallas.
just don't like Dallas.
I don't
But
like
you don't
Dallas.
like Green Bay because.
But I love Dak.
Right.
I think, and I love their running back. I
Right.
love their line.
Okay.
But I also like momentum. As far as going into the game, Green Bay's
Bay's
taking
got it.
momentum.
Right.
Two,
7 in a row.
You
No
know,
question.
they're taking moment.
When
And
people
right
thought that they
now,
were out.
you know, and homeboy made a promise. That's the
There-
one
there
thing.
you go. He called it.
Okay.
He said
He
we're
made,
going
he
to
made,
run
he
the
made a
table.
promise that he's trying to stick to because
Aaron Rodgers,
let's face it, he
run
makes
the
some
table.
throws that I see him going backwards that he's like Marino. They're making throws that you're just not supposed to be able
You
to
know
make.
what I hear? Oh, so how do we go with Seattle and Atlanta? Who picked in that?
Well, we haven't done that
Well,
yet.
Tony is split on Seattle and Atlanta.
Gary,
He picked them both.
you know why
He picked them both.
You know why we can't
Tony
get
said,
by
I
that?
like
'cause
them both ways,
He's hating
huh?
on my pick.
picked
So
them
we'll
both.
lead him to last. But now let's
Okay.
take a look at this cat.
Donna, I got to laugh. So Tony's going like this. Who do you like, Seattle or Atlanta? He's saying, I like them both.
So he got you confused.
Now, you know Houston doesn't have a chance, even though they got the #1 defense going into New England. I don't see them winning
Because,
that
Not
game.
no
enough
chance
offense.
because.
You always got to think with that defense that they can make a big
You don't
play and
bet
make
against
something
Brady.
happen. But
It's
you
like
don't.
betting
He
against
may be right
Montana.
on that
I hear
one.
you.
So I think we all agree New England on that. Kansas City.
Will it be a better showing by Houston than that 27-0 spanking?
It depends on the quarterback.
No, New England going to
Depends on the
spank them.
quarterback.
It's
Not
the
even
whole-
Mr. Donna. Okay.
No,
okay.
No,
don't
I
even
think their
they-
defense is going to do all right, Donna.
Well, Belichick and Brady is so mad right now because of that situation that he's proven a lot this time too. And Belichick,
And Brady
he just
Brady's
does
playing
the
with a chip on his
unbelievable.
shoulder.
Yeah.
No question.
I like that.
Like, I mean,
though.
there's a lot that came out. I like guys
cheat.
that have a chip on their shoulder when they come out to play because they got something to prove. When they got something to prove,
And
you
then
know,
there's-
and they're true, because he's always been that guy that they never quite gave him the credit until he went and won all these Super Bowls.
And then you got a coach who can make every kind of adjustment in the world.
That could be the factor there because we have always said you give him a week, he'll take you apart. So you look at that, so we got to go in New England
Okay,
with that.
that's good.
I keep telling y'all, Kansas City is a sleeper.
No running
Everybody
game.
back. Oh, come on.
No running
they
game,
use two
Tony.
backs. They got a decent enough to threat. Everybody said they didn't have a quarterback. They still doing all right. They got a very top
All right, hey, you know what? I'm
defense.
sorry. I'm
They
asking.
scared.
I'm going with Gary again. So, who is the nasty guy on Kansas City? Who
Houston,
sets the
if he's
tone?
well.
Yeah.
He a brain.
Okay.
And you know,
Okay.
you saw a couple of games ago when he came back from that injury, he made a big difference on that Monday night or Thursday night game. I forgot which one it was. But then he re-injured himself a little bit. He didn't
Pittsburgh's
play.
got a couple
Could I
of them,
say,
right?
yeah, could I say two names? Big Ben and Le'Veon Bell.
There you go, Donna. Ooh, Donna.
What
look
about,
at
how
him.
about Harrison? 10 tackles.
Well, him too, but okay.
sack and a
Okay,
half.
so three, Harrison. So
Donna
say
said,
no
"You added
more.
one more to my legend."
Just say no more.
So in other words,
She went to the offensive side of
and
the ball.
y'all really feel like Pittsburgh will win that game.
I mean, just
It's gonna
because
be a good game.
Big Ben, he's gonna take a needle. It's gonna be about as long. They're gonna put it in his foot, and he's gonna bite down on the towel where he needs to
Clear
be.
my
And
gear.
then he's gonna come out there. He's gonna
Clear
come out.
my gear.
He's
Oh,
gonna
so
come out.
you all expose everything on this show. Right? Y'all just talk right.
He's gonna take that.
We got him in anger management.
Yeah.
It's been bad ever since the game.
He's
though.
gonna do it.
It's not working.
Jerry's in anger management.
Did you go to your
He's gonna
therapy?
numb his foot
Did you
so
go
he
to
can
your
play.
therapy
Tony.
session today? Did you go to your
I
therapy
talked to your
session?
therapist. He said
I
you're gonna
talked
do
to
it.
your therapist.
Wait. We got okay. What game haven't we hit, guys? We had New England,
love it.
and you guys don't think Kansas City. Do you look at Pittsburgh,
The Atlanta.
and we look at Dallas, and now we got to hit the one that Gary keep talking about. Seattle is just not the same team. I only picked them so I can beat Gary in the picks.
They're not the same team compared to.
from last year.
Even defensively.
Defensively, they're not the same. They need that running game. The beast is a big difference. Even before the injuries, without
Who's the guy on
beast.
Atlanta then that's got that?
Julio, if he's well.
And Cal Shanahan has really
That's
got that
to
team
me. That's
playing
totally
better.
because quite honestly, I was going to pick Seattle. I just thought you was going to take Atlanta.
Right.
Oh, so that's why
so
now we
now
find
we
out.
know.
Okay.
Gary, you going
I'm
to
out.
Seattle?
No, I picked Atlanta
Because?
The beat
because
me.
I thought he's 4 games behind in the picks.
Oh, okay.
So
I
he
need
needs to
3
basically-
this week.
He needs, and that's not
I
gonna
need
happen.
3.
But Gary said it's not
I'm
gonna
gonna get
happen.
3 this week and 2 next week, and I'm gonna
That's
walk
not
the
gonna
dog.
happen. There's a reason why one of us got the shades on, baby. There's one Hollywood on here.
You know what? If you listen to it, I tell you, we're going to try to talk Gary out of this hat and glasses for the last segment. But
you know I'm superstitious.
It's going to stay. We'll be back in a minute.
Tony, you're not a crack me. Y'all see y'all got Gary in anger management, and it's not working.